Jimmy, can I get another picture, please? Elaine, I'm not getting anything from console 3. Perform a check for me, please.
Roger that. Stand by. You should have a read now, Mission Control.
There you are. Thanks, Elaine. How you doing up there, Ben?
Nervous, but excited.
Thumbs up, perfectly, man.
I reckon you guys will be alright. Okay. All checks complete. Final countdown will begin in 10, 9, systems engaged, green across the board, 5, DLAS confirmed, 2, 1, and we have liftoff. Titan and so this mission is a go. The Atomus is geared and waiting for you too, but first just sit back and enjoy the short 3-day jump to moon base.
Dang it. Okay. What you looking at? Space? Yep. Still black. You know Jupiter's down there. Are you gonna make me say it?
Say what?
Nothing.
All right then.
Okay then. Good. Sorry, I was being a jerk.
Oh, you were being a jerk?
Funny. I shouldn't have called you that. It's not my fault. The LE was malfunctioning again. Blame it, not me. I'm just kidding. Seriously though, I mean, those things malfunction on descent.
It's all good, dude.
You like the finger thing I did there? No? Well, anyway, I'm sorry.
One apology was enough.
Sorry.
Dude.
Do it yourself. Just kidding, sorry. Shit, I did it again.
We're stuck on a spaceship together for 7 years, Ben. We're gonna fight sometimes.
Thank you and good night. Oh, hey, BT Dubs, we've got that interview in like 10 minutes.
Thanks for the reminder.
You're welcome. Okay, bye. Hey, wait up. Hey, hang on. I promise I won't do any more apologizing. Sorry. Hey, that one doesn't count. It was a different kind of apology. I bumped into you, so...
Enough. I'll accept that one.
I actually won one. That's what that feels like. Oh, I was gonna tell you something. Do you remember when... What the hell is that? Yoink! Yeah, later, loser. Oh, I'm just messing with you. Anyway, dude, I had the weirdest dream last... Oh, you're gone. Hey! Hey, was that Europa calling earlier?
Yes, sir.
What was up?
There's a capsule rendezvous tomorrow with some new gear. Thing is, they realized there's an issue with its entry protocols.
How so?
The lab it came from was in Europe. Munich, I believe. Anyway, they had forgotten to convert the math on the entry speed from metric back to imperial. Amateur move.
What was in that thing? Like a new drill or something?
Yeah, a small RC submersible too.
They should be sending you that stuff. You clearly could be using it more beneficially on fresh ground.
I mean, I'm not arguing with you, but there is a submersible just sitting, waiting for me on Enceladus.
Yeah, but theirs is newer. Anyway, they'd have been screwed if they hadn't caught that.
It would have been a $10 billion crater. Would have been fun to watch, though.
Indeed. Who'd you talk to?
Ugh, Lem.
I hate that guy. And it's rude, I know, I shouldn't say that. He's a smart guy. Is that rude?
He's an idiot. I don't like him either.
Smart enough guy, though.
Is that why they needed my help?
You're right, he's an idiot.
Hey, you were talking in your sleep again last night.
Fantastic.
Did you want to talk about it?
I don't remember any dreams from last night. It must have been nothing. Can we stop talking about me for a second? You know, I don't like it when you do this.
Did you do your meditations in the GC?
I forgot.
Ben.
It was a one-time thing, dude, and it happened like 4 years ago. I'll do the meditations next time, I promise.
Thank you. Hey, maybe after this stupid interview, we could take a nap.
Well, if you insist. I'm actually looking forward to this interview now.
Well, that makes one of us. I hate these things. Nobody even cares anymore.
What are you, nuts? Have you forgotten the whole Europa thing?
Dude, the excitement lasted like a week. Besides, all I found were microbes and some little jellyfish-like things.
Space jellyfish.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. I get the significance of it. Back home, I'm just not so sure.
Whoa, save that sass for later. You know, you could use that attitude to... when we nap. If you want.
Oh, is that the kind of thing you'd like me to do?
Did I say kick? Just kidding. Hey, you want to do a quick QA sesh before this thing? You might as well be prepared.
Sure. Probably a good idea anyway.
You want to be questions or answers?
Answers.
Yes, Commander.
Oh, and do a news anchor kind of voice.
Yes, Commander.
Commander, 23% of U.S. citizens still think clones shouldn't be given their citizenship when their GSEC contract is up. Their argument being that they don't consider clones actual human beings. They probably won't ask that, but, best to be prepared.
For sure. Well, Anchorman, what is human? I believe a lot of these arguments stem from our genetic modifications and the still greatly misunderstood science behind the cloning procedure itself. You see, after the process of fusing the nucleus of a somatic cell taken from our original's DNA sample, it's then injected to what is known as an enucleated egg. And after even more way over my head stuff I'm not even going to pretend to understand, we're still brought to term in human surrogates. At this point, it's basically just artificial insemination, and that has been used in regular humans as far back as 1884, I believe. Well, real quick, I'm going to send you a link about that in a fascinating article I read. The doctor who did the first artificial insemination was William Pancoast, and he did it on a woman without her consent. Sorry, I just wanted to tell you that while I was thinking about it.
And you say I ramble.
Hush. Furthermore, as a species, we've been cloning things like plants for even longer. I also think there are a lot of misconceptions with what genetic modifications means with our specific biology. Most of the changes to our DNA are tailored in minuscule, almost imperceptible ways.
What about the fact that you're all considerably stronger than naturally born people?
Real subtle, Ben.
That's exactly where that question would eventually go.
Fair enough. Our strength is a great example of misconception. We are considerably stronger than what you call naturally born people, but it's simply a byproduct of the real goal of that modification. You see, we're built like this because, due to the extremely dangerous nature of what we're raised to do, we need to have bodies that can survive longer in extremely harsh conditions. We need to be able to take a beating, as it were, because a decent amount of us end up hundreds of thousands to millions of miles away from the nearest doctor or hospital. That means, in addition to some minor changes to our blood and circulatory systems, making us more durable means having much more dense muscles. Dense muscles don't just make us more durable, they also make us much stronger by default. So the goal isn't power, it's durability. But you seemingly can't have one without the other.
What about the idea of clones being soulless and therefore not humans by those standards?
You would never say that on any major commercial media site, Ben.
Yeah, but this is fun.
Point taken. Okay, Anchorman. What makes a human? Is it our genetic makeup? Or is it the experiences we go through? People argue that every aspect about us is so designed that we're just facsimiles, right? I'm not sure GSEC can control every little aspect of anyone's life. Sure, our education, diet, physical training, but all the psychological stuff, not just the big life-changing situations, but the boring weekend afternoons and the day-to-day monotony we all go through. Don't all of these things, in addition to genetics, compound together to have a pretty big influence on a person's ultimate personality? Can all of those things really be controlled by GSEC that intricately? Yes, we may have grown up on Connolly Island, GSEC's main compound in the Pacific, but you can't micromanage that many lives that closely. And what is a human if not the body and mind together? My point is that we're no different from any human being on the entire planet. We're all subject to the same kind of emotional and physical growth and potential to trauma, and we deserve to be treated the same. We didn't ask to be born either.
What? Miss Elaine-87C, what about the fear of an uprising by GSEC clones due to your strengths and training that some groups seem to be so concerned about?
What group is this? Australians?
Hey, watch it there. My original's from Australia.
I know, this is absurd, Ben. No one pays any attention to those people.
I know, I'm just having fun. Now quick, jump to it. We need to be able to respond to anything at the crack of a whip. Yeah!
Okay, you suck. Training? What kind of training are they referring to? Last time I checked, we were trained scientists and not trained to be ninjas. I'm not sure why that would ever happen anyway. GSEC's entire motto is progression for all humankind's continued survival. That's what we're taught from the day we're born. The importance of all life is imperative to humankind's survival. We're working for everyone. Besides, all clones are infertile, so I'm not sure what we would even do since we cannot make more of ourselves. It would be kind of the most pointless and short-lived takeover of all time.
get it. Alright, time to go. Gotta go give praise to GSEC and answer more thinly veiled questions about whether or not we do freaky deaky things to each other up here.
Give praise to GSEC, you dork. Are you ever gonna let it go?
Probably not.
Get over it, friend, I have. It's not GSEC's fault. Now, let's go do another one of those daytime talk shows that inexplicably still seem to exist.
Now stay positive. Despite how you feel, there are still people back home who care. Remember the space jellyfish. God, you'll be so famous if you find something like that.
If you say so.
Why do you think people don't like us? I mean, they're fine with letting GSEC shoot us up into space towards certain doom, or exploiting our bodies, or using us for our strengths, but to give a GSEC clone their citizenship once their contract is up? No, that's just too far, apparently.
People are afraid of what they don't understand. Some people are jealous, and some people are just stupid.
You're so smart and pretty. Can I kiss you?
Not right now. They didn't like that last time we did that on air.
In their defense, that was a lot more than kissing.
Yeah, that's why I'll never forget to not turn the camera on that early again. Fix your suit.
Fix yourself.